What's up? So today there has been some absolutely crazy news because there's actually been an update confirmed for Saturday. Now this update is going to be called the Blood Moon event. And yeah, like I said, it's coming out Saturday. So that's literally tomorrow. So I'm going to go into full details about this. And I'm also going to give you some tips on how to prepare for this brand new update and the first ever update for Roblox Dig. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It is completely free and it truly does help me out. Now let's get straight into this. Okay, so if you go to the Roblox page and then scroll down onto the about section, there'll actually be this new event tab thing. And as you can see, it has the update time here. So Saturday, July 5th at 6 p.m, which is my time zone. This is 6 p.m. BST, which is the time in the UK. So it's not too bad. It's actually a pretty decent time to release for me. And obviously down here it says the Blood Moon event. That sounds awesome. And then also down here, plus travelers update. So this is looking pretty sick. I mean, obviously the picture's question mark. So I guess they're leaving it to be kind of a mystery. I guess it gets people like guessing, so I suppose it causes like hype, you know what I mean? Or it makes hype, I mean. But do let me know your predictions on what you think this update's going to be. So that way in the future when it's out, you can come back to this video and you can see if you're correct. Anyway, let's click on this. So yeah, if you click on the event and then it will take you here, obviously it just says the same stuff we were just reading. And then down here, there's this description. It says, join us this Saturday for Dig's and first update, the traveler update plus the Blood Moon event. So yeah, that is pretty cool, especially the fact that it's its first ever update as well. Hopefully this update can be really good to like kickstart this game into like crazy numbers, you know what I mean? Kind of like how Fish was back in the day. Because I definitely truly do believe that this game could potentially become bigger than Fish. I don't know. Who agrees with me on that? But maybe my opinion on that might be a little biased because I didn't really play Fish that much. I played a little bit, but I was definitely still a beginner in that game. But I feel like this game could definitely, it has the potential to be even bigger than that game, which is kind of crazy to say because that game was absolutely massive at one point on Roblox. So yeah, I think my prediction is obviously the Blood Moon event. I think it's going to be like similar to obviously the Blue Moon. But the things with the Blue Moon event is obviously everything kind of turns blue and it goes a bit dark. And also, well, the main thing about the Blue Moon event is you get 2 times strength, right? But for the Blood Moon, I don't really know what you're going to be getting from that. Do we think it's just going to be like a modifier or something? I don't really know. Yeah, but definitely let me know your prediction for the Blood Moon. And let me know what you think we're going to get during the Blood Moon event. Because obviously the Blue Moon, we get double strength. The Meteor, we get 3 times luck. I mean, I don't really know what else they can add. I mean, obviously there's different events and stuff. So yeah, I'll make sure to read all the comments on that one because I'm genuinely curious to know what you guys think. Now, in terms of preparation for this update, which that's what pretty much I'm going to be doing for the next like 24 hours or so, however long we've got until the update. Now, there's tons of stuff that you can actually do. Now, obviously, you know, the obvious stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Of course, make sure you're upgrading your shovel, right? Make sure you got your best charms. You know, you want to go into it as OP as you possibly can be. So definitely put in the grind and just work your way up the shovels. Obviously, if you've got the Starfire shovel and stuff, you've basically got the best stuff at that point. If you are newer to the game, I highly recommend you check out one of my progression guides for the shovel because that might help you out. And also, I've got a charm progression guide as well. Now, the thing is, you might realize that from my previous video, I've jumped quite a lot of levels. I think I must have been about 60 something in my previous video. I don't even know. But basically, I'm now level 70, which, by the way, that means I can buy this new car. Hold on a minute. This is a pretty big moment, people. Look at this thing. I believe this is a Porsche, I think. It's called the Roadstar, but I think they renamed the cars to avoid copyright, I think. Just kind of like in GTA as well. They did that in GTA. All right, we just bought that new car, dude. This is sick. Hold on. So I know I'm being distracted, but this is a big moment for me. Oh my God, bro. Holy, there is no way anybody's looking at that and thinking that that's not beautiful, dude. Oh my God, look at that thing. Bro, look at the spoiler on the back. Look at the wheels. That is insane. Yo, you got to rate my new whip in the comment section. Oh my God, let's take... Whoa. Okay, this thing is fast. Holy moly, this thing is rapid, bro. Oh my God, and the control on it is actually pretty good too. Oh, as I say that, I crashed into a tree. Okay, anyway, let's stop being distracted. So yeah, how to prepare for this update. Now, I strongly recommend that you do either the basilisks or the spiders. Now, it's pretty early in the morning for me, so not many people are on. So we can't really do it in my VIP, but let me show you. I think I have some footage actually. Okay, so what you seeing right here is footage of me doing this like spider infinite farm thingy. I made a video about this, but it was with basilisks instead. And it's pretty much the same concept. Basically, with the bosses, if you get enough people to be spawning them in, you actually make profit in the end. Because look at this. I mean, this is just 60 minutes, bro. We were doing this for hours, basically. I think I was doing this for a good 2-3 hours last night, just infinitely farming these spiders. Now, this clip is only 16 minutes long, but yeah, went on for way longer than that. But as this is playing, I'm going to try and explain this. So basically, let's just say you get like 5 people, right, who are spawning in the spiders. Obviously, each individual person will pay 50k for the horn, or the web horn, I believe it's called, to spawn in the spider. So everyone's at a net loss of 50k. But because you make around about like 15k or so from every spider, from obviously the rewards and also selling the items, the profit is technically like 60k after every single 5 spiders you spawn in. So basically, you're profiting about like, what is that, 10k every 5 spiders. Now keep in mind, I mean, that scenario, that's only with 5 players. If you've got like 10 players, your profit will be like 20k and stuff. You can also do this with basilisks, and you can make a lot of money doing this. But to be honest, I wasn't even doing this for money. I was doing it for levels, because the XP you get from this is pretty insane. Like, look, wait, in this video right here, dude, look, I was 63 right here, and I got all the way up to 70 by doing this, so that's pretty nuts. I don't know, I must have started out at level... What level am I at the beginning? Okay, I'm level 63 at the beginning. So I think I possibly started at level 63 then. And then, yeah, went up 7 levels. I do warn you, though, I have heard that apparently it's had a nerf or something. I'm not entirely sure if that's 100% true. If someone could let me know in the comments. Apparently, they might have lowered the money you get from the spiders or something. I'm not sure. Apparently, the XP wasn't changed, I don't think. So that's a positive. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good way to get levels up anyway. Because if you're just regularly digging, it takes ages to level up. Especially when you get to these high levels, like 70, where I'm at right now. And when you get to a certain point in the game, you don't really need money anymore, so it's like you can kind of take a bit of a net loss anyway. Well, to be fair, I say that, but going into my next point kind of contradicts that completely, because my next point is to save a bit of cash money, because obviously, you know, in this new update, we don't really know what to expect. I mean, we know that there's a Blood Moon event coming, and we also know that there is a travelers update. So clearly there must be, like, maybe there's new traveling merchants or something. I don't really know on what that's going to be. But with the traveling merchant, for example, that's currently in the game, you know, obviously it costs money to buy stuff. So maybe they're going to add, actually, maybe they're just going to add new stuff to the traveling merchant. That'd probably make more sense. Because most late game players, we don't even use the traveling merchant anymore because we've bought everything inside of it. So potentially they might add some more stuff in there, or they could completely change it up. I mean, it literally just says Travelers Update, so I'm not entirely sure what that implies, to be honest. It definitely would be nice to be able to get some more items in there, though. I can't lie. Like, imagine in this traveling update, if we could buy, like, these arcane totems or something. Because obviously, right now, I think you basically can only get them from Robux. I think you might be able to get them from, like, quests or something. I'm not actually entirely sure. Every time I've ever used one of these, I always pay Robux for them, though. Imagine if we could start buying these from traveling merchants. That'd be awesome. So, yeah, make sure you're saving your money. Make sure you get tons of XP. Try and get to the highest level possible. Because you never know. In the next update, they could potentially add something where you've got to be a certain level. I mean, I'm just speculating here, so don't quote me on this. But, you know, for example, like, being level 50 for that tribe leader quest, which I'm pretty sure was the mission that took everyone the longest to do. Like, maybe they'll add something like that in the future where you've got to be a certain level. So it's always good to get your levels up just in case something like that happens again. Make sure that you're stocking up on your magnets over here. As you can see, I don't have many. I'm probably going to buy loads of these, to be honest with you. It's always good to just have tons and tons of these, just in case. Which, actually, you know what? Let's go buy some right now. I mean, I literally have $1.4 million, so we can definitely spare a few thousand for sure. But don't go too crazy, though, with your money. Like, don't go bankrupt over the magnets, because obviously you need to be able to have enough money for the update. Now, let me buy these magnets. So, how many do I want to buy? Like 25. How much is 25? Oh, 2,500. Okay. So we'll spend like 10k on this right now. Have they made it so you can buy more, by the way? For some reason, you can only buy 25 at a time. Yeah, look, even if I put 75 in there. Hopefully they fix that next update so I can buy like 1,000 at once. Okay. Now let's head back over here. Now, where are my magnets? Here we go. Oh, we got 125 crates. That's insane. I'm just going to spam these. Come on, give me legendaries, dude. I need them. I need every single legendary I can possibly get here. Please. Okay, we're just getting a bunch of just random stuff by the looks of it. Actually, this might take a while because I'm doing 125. I swear, one day I'm going to open like a 10,000 of these or something. It's going to be something ridiculous. Yeah, I probably could actually afford... I don't know. How many could I buy with 1.4 million? That's got to be a lot, surely. Probably could buy 10,000. I'm too lazy to do the math, though. So there we go. I think we're coming down to our last few. And yep, there we go. Oh, yeah. Another thing with the XP is, I don't think... Some people may not know this, but there's a game pass called Double XP. Now, if you put a lot of time into this game, I highly recommend you get this Double XP game pass because let's be honest, I mean, you're basically halving your time in terms of getting XP, obviously, because it's double. So if you're putting a lot of hours in every day on this game, grinding it, then you've seriously got to consider getting this game pass. I think out of all of the game passes, this is probably the one that I'd recommend the most. Also, this Sell Anywhere is really good. And also the Spawn Vehicle Anywhere is really good. I recommend these three, to be honest. Spawn Vehicle, Sell Anywhere, and Double XP. These should help with future updates and stuff. And obviously really help you out in the game. Now, if you are going to be buying Robux to buy those game passes, please consider using star code VIEW, which is VIEW, as you can see. And then press add. Yeah, thank you to anybody that uses my code. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. It really, really does help me out. Oh, yeah, actually, another thing I'd recommend you do is, I mean, I don't even know if this is going to help out with the next update in particular, but it'll definitely help out in future updates. Basically, one thing I'm grinding for is at the Combat Guild, basically over here. If you didn't know, it's located in Firmhill Forest. It's this little, like, shed in the woods, or in the forest, I should say. And basically, whenever you do this, you actually get a +1 with boss damage, so it does actually help out. Now, this goes all the way up to 60. So if you do these missions and talk to this guy called Cold Blood, you can actually get an additional bounty hunter, like, boss damage, which is really, really good for defeating bosses. Now, I just thought this guy's name is actually Cold Blood, so maybe he's got something to do with the Blood Moon event. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense. His second name is literally Blood. If he's not got something to do with the Blood Moon event, then I've got no idea. If any NPC should be involved, it should be that guy, I feel like. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know if you're excited, because I know I am, for this brand new update. Make sure you leave a like and you subscribe, and I will see you very, very soon. Also, I'm going to be live streaming the update, so on Saturday, make sure you come over to my channel and check out the live stream, because I think this update is going to be amazing.